Hey guys, what's up? It's TDRP Cubing here, and today I'm going to be teaching you some 3x3 look-ahead tips and tricks. So for the first example, this is a pretty general example of look ahead, and it comes when you're doing the last F2L pair. So what I can do in this case, because I have the white side on top, I can pay attention to the white edges to see what orientation they'll be in when I solve the last F2L pair. So I already know that I have to do this set of moves in order to solve the pair, so I can pay attention to where this edge is and see that once I solve the pair, I'm going to have a white bar on top. And so yeah, this is a pretty easy example of look ahead, and it really helps transition into OLL. And so heading on to the next example of look ahead, this one is with the J-Perm and JB-Perm. So if you notice, when you do the J-Perm, the solved bar on the left or right side will always end up in the back. So if I have a J-Perm in this position and I see that the blue bar is on the left side when the blue side is in the back, I know that once I finish the algorithm, I won't have to do any moves. And it works the same way with the JB-Perm. So I see that the orange bar is on the right side while the orange side is on the left, so I know that once I'm done with the algorithm, I'll have to do a U-Prime. Knowing this really helps eliminate any pausing at the end of your solve, so it's very useful to know. And so this next look ahead trick you can do comes when you're doing the Z-Perm. So if you pay attention to the corners, you can see that the green corners are on the right side, which means that when you finish the algorithm, they're going to end up on the left side. So basically, whenever you do the algorithm, the corners will go 2 spaces over. So in this case, I see that the red corners are in the left, they need to go in the front, so I'm going to have to do a U move once I'm done with this algorithm. And it's pretty simple. So just like the J-Perm look ahead, this is also really useful, and it also helps eliminate any pausing at the end of your solve. And the main reason why it's so useful is because it tells you what kind of move you're going to have to do at the end of your solve before you even do it. And so now heading on to the next cases of look ahead, these are all going to help out with people who use 2-look, which is the method I use. So if you use full CFOP, these won't really apply to you. And so for the first case for people who use 2-look, if you have this OLL case right here and you do the cross algorithm, it will guarantee a Sune. So right now, if I were to solve the yellow cross, then I'm going to have a Sune no matter what. This means that I won't have to pause after solving the yellow cross because I already know what's coming, and I can go straight into PLL. So if you know this, it makes solving OLL a lot more efficient. And so this next example is pretty useful, although I don't use it too much. But if you have this OLL case right here and you see that these 2 colors in the back or the front are matching, that means once you solve the corners, you're going to have a highlight pair in the back or front. So for example, if the 2 colors are matching in the front, that means once I do the algorithm, the highlight pairs are going to be in the front. It also means that if you don't have any colors matching, then you're not going to have any highlight pairs, like so. So yeah, this one is pretty useful. It's definitely not the most useful case of look ahead that you can do, but it is nice to know. And so for this next 2-look case, if you have this case right here where you have a completely solved bar in the back, but none of the other pieces are solved, then if you do the highlight pair algorithm, you're going to have a Z-Perm. So this makes it to where when you're solving PLL, you already know what case you're going to have next before you even do it, so it makes it a lot more fluid. And so yeah, this is a pretty useful case of look ahead. And so for this next example, if you have a solved block like this but no highlight pairs, then when you do the highlight pair algorithm, it guarantees a JB-Perm, which means that you can go straight from the algorithm to that JB-Perm without having any pauses, which makes it really useful. And so yeah, this is definitely one of the more useful cases to know, and I use this one all the time. And so heading on to the final example of look ahead that you can do, if you have a highlight pair in the back and any bar like this that's either on the right, left, or front side, then you already know where the bar is going to be. So what this means is that after I do the highlight pair algorithm, I already know the bar is going to be in the front. So this eliminates a lot of pausing as I already know where the bar is going to be. So in this example, this bar is on the right side, but the highlight pair is in the back. So if I do it like this, then I already know that the solved bar is going to be on the right side. So yeah, this eliminates a lot of pausing, and this is also a really useful example that I use all the time. And so yeah, that's just about it. So that, guys, was the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, then make sure to ask them down in the comments below. Besides that, have a good day and bye. See you next time.